Hi, I'm Yvonne John, and I am submitting this spoken word piece for the Legacy Day for World Childless Week. Traditionally, when we think about legacy, we do think about the things that we are going to leave behind for our children. And it can be very difficult for us as childless women to think about it because obviously we don't have children. So therefore, what are we leaving behind? And that gives us this sense of a lack of purpose, a lack of meaning, and a lack of belonging. So when I have thought about legacy in the past, I've started to learn about the fact that I am leaving a lot behind through my speaking, my blogging, through my book. And today I just wanted to think about what has been the legacy that I am standing in, the legacy that has been left behind for me. So I wanted to write something with a little bit of a twist on legacy. And therefore I've written this piece today, and it's called I Stand. There was a time I would have stood before you as a woman in control of my destiny. As a great warrior in ancient Kemet, I would have led armies into war. I would have been a queen who established trading networks, a chief prophetess, or the highest ranking priestess. Black women were leaders of the African resistance. We were African women who fought for freedom. Queen Billy Kisu Sabo, a childless woman known as one of the greatest builders in history. She built one of the largest cities the world has seen during the Middle Ages. Cities larger than Baghdad, Cairo, Cordova, and Rome. Black women were strong and showed great resilience, leading and fighters against men in war as resistant warriors, standing up for the rights of our people. My ancestors showed incredible strength, which has been passed down my ancestral line. Then there was the time when I stood before you as an enslaved woman with no control over my destiny, my hopes and dreams stolen, my voice silenced in pain, when my enslaved ancestors walked through the door of no return. They were emptied of meaning, being replaced with others' interpretations of who they were, their African names dismissed, forcing them to adopt a Christian name, their African names forgotten, lost in time. As a childless woman, my slave owners would have been enraged at the loss of their investment. They would have inflicted cruel, physical, psychological punishment on my barren body. I would have been treated like damaged goods. Today, Black women suffer with fibroids 2 to 3 times more than white women. Black women tend to experience fibroids at a younger age and often more severely than their white counterparts. Black women are 50% less likely to be diagnosed with endometriosis. Black women are seen as less sensitive to pain. Black women may be almost twice as likely to experience infertility as white women, where fertility in Black women is rarely discussed or even acknowledged as a problem. Fertility rates in Black women are declining. I fought for my fertility issues to be heard. As a Black woman, I am seen through the lens of my enslaved history. Black women in particular have been forced to minimize our existence, silence our voices, watch our tone, all done for survival. Because of the stereotypes, discrimination, and racism that Black women face, many of us consciously and unconsciously sacrifice ourselves to be accepted. Today, I have a knee on my neck. My voice is silenced in pain. I am saddened that instead of the incredible strength that my ancestors passed down to me, which should be celebrated, this strength, this fighting spirit is seen negatively to the point where I am stereotyped as the angry Black woman because I chose to stand up for my truth, because I want to be heard. I experience the internal tremor that when I speak up, I am denigrated. We are locked into histories that we didn't create, but which control our thinking and which we need to continually challenge. My history reminds me of how silenced I've become. My present tells me that very little has changed. Now I stand in my history, reclaiming the legacy that I have inherited. I stand in the story of my queens, past warriors, my enslaved ancestors. I call their names. Queen Billy Kee Sue Sabo, Harriet Tubman, Carlotta Lusumi, Nanny of the Maroon, Mary Seacole, Amy Ashford Garvey. I stand with those who have fought for their freedom and in turn who have fought for mine. Today, I am living in the legacy that I have inherited. Today, I stand.